All right, everybody. Welcome back to another episode to Smooth for Life podcast, a podcast where we talk about people's experiences, where they currently at, and where they currently try to head to. I'm your host, Reek. So, man. What can I
I'll
say?
keep
What
moving
can
out
I say?
frame.
What can I say? Me and him, we went to filming school together. A school called First Institute. You know, First Institute was a challenging time, I would say, because
Hold on.
oh
Challenging but fun.
yeah, it was challenging but fun at the same time. You know, because you got to deal with work and you got to go to school at the same time. But we made it through. We made it through. I ain't lying. So where I'm gonna introduce him, I'm gonna go like this.
Oh, real quick,
Ray,
can I get pause for 1 second?
all
My
right,
fault, man. I'm sorry.
nah, you good, you good. All right, he was raised in Titusville, Florida, born in DC. He took an acting class to pursue an acting and modeling. Acting class didn't work out for him, so he went to film school to pursue a new dream and ambition to become a film director and writer. And he is the founder and owner of, is it Mystic G?
Mr. G. Yup.
Mr. G.
Mista. Yeah. Instead of Mr., it's Mr. Yeah, you got it
Mr.
though.
Okay, I got it.
Yes, sir. You got it
Hey,
right though.
ladies and gentlemen, I want to present Trenton.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you,
sir.
thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. So the first question I have is, how was your childhood and what inspired you to become a film director slash writer?
All right. So my childhood had a lot of like it was good for the most part. I wouldn't sit there and say like I was one of those kids that was unfortunate because the way I see it is I was fortunate enough to like see and live through multiple. I got to see different levels of life in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of see it through my childhood because there was times like my mom was, she was up, she would have a lot of support, have money or
Yeah.
whatever, and then there'd be other times where she by herself, like she can't depend on my grandmother or anyone else really. And
Mm-hmm.
for the longest, for until I was 8, because I have a younger sister who's 8 years younger than me, but till I was 8, it was just me and her. So it was really just a lot of my mom doing what she needed to do to make sure I had everything I needed. A lot of times I didn't get what I wanted, but first thing first, she always made sure I had what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
But what really got me into movies was my nana, my grandmother actually, because my mom, she worked overnights a lot at the
Mm-hmm.
hospital. So when she was at work, my nana be babysitting me. And sometimes she wouldn't have cable. We would, how that goes. So you got a
Yeah,
VHS
yeah.
tape or you got VHS player or DVD player. My
Uh-huh.
nana had both the DVD and VHS.
All right.
So she had like a whole collection too, bro, like over 500 movies. Like, bro, she had
God,
hundreds of
leave.
movies. I promise you, bro, right hand to God, bro, she probably had more than 500. I'm not lying. And it's just a lot of times like I just be sitting with my nana watching movies. And then
Mm-hmm.
like over the summers, like we got an old movie theater in town. They would show older movies and it'd be like $1 or I think it'd be like $1 a ticket, $5 a
Right, right.
ticket. It'd be real cheap for a ticket though. Like a
Mm-hmm.
dollar or $5. And me and her would be going like we'd be going sometimes.
Right.
And after a while it just turned into, you know what? I want to do this, but I didn't know for the
Yeah, yeah.
longest.
Right, right. That's
My
good.
bad. I'm talking a lot. It's a long story, man, because it was something I was battling against for the longest,
Mm-hmm.
but eventually I gave in and was like, okay, I think I could build a career out of this.
Right, right. So how do you keep a balance between like film directing and writing and your personal life? Like when does it turn off for you?
I don't know, bro. Because it's like really, because if you want me to be honest, bro, really like in terms of, because my mind is always going, because this
Yeah.
is really what I want to do, like with my
Mm,
life until God says it's my time to go. This is what I want to do. So
yeah.
it's like my mind is constantly running in terms of thinking of a new script idea or what I can add on to or where I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I do turn it off sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but it's hard to,
It's
bro. I'm not
hard.
gonna
Yeah.
lie. It's
Yeah.
hard to, but when I do turn it off, I'm usually playing the game, listening to music, doing something to relax my mind.
Mm. Yeah, man, I can feel that too because sometimes even when I be out with my fiance and like I be just going telling her ideas of what I want to do, how I want to go about it. It's bad because like we be out eating and it's like, bruh, come on now, you got to focus on.
It's funny you say that because like whenever say like I'm on a date or something like that,
uh,
I'm not on my phone if I'm on a date with a girl because
right.
sometimes like I'll see something
Yeah.
and it'll give me the slightest bit of inspiration. I'm just biting like, don't
Right.
pick up the phone, don't pick up your phone. You gotta focus on her. That's why you
Right.
here,
Right.
you
Right.
know.
Right. I feel that, man. He's like, you got to write it down before you forget it. Cause you forget it, right? It's like, I had a good idea.
You be sitting there for a long time, like,
Right.
dang.
That joke is crazy. So my next question is, how do you handle writer's block?
Okay, so writer's block, I'm fortunate enough not to run into that yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say hopefully I don't run into it. I love to
Right.
write, and writer's
Right.
block will break my heart. But if I had to say, I get a really big recording block,
Mm-hmm.
and to do that, honestly, if I can't get a scene right, a shot right, or anything like that, what I'll do
Yeah.
is I'll take a break. I'll
Uh-huh.
stop myself so that way I don't overwork myself. I don't override my brain and get frustrated. Because
Right.
then when I get frustrated, now I'm thinking off of emotion instead of logic. I can't really make the
Yeah.
right decision to bring this piece to life. So
Right.
I just take a little bit to chill out, calm myself down, and then if I can get back to it right then and there, I will. But if I gotta
Right.
take longer, I will.
Right. 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 So
At,
what's the
at the
longest?
end, mhm.
What's the longest you had to take? Oh, you thinking, but
It's not that I gotta think, bro. It's just saying it out loud is crazy because every time I say how long, people look
right.
at me crazy and like on the inside I feel a little weird. But
Right.
really, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, probably about 8 months.
8 months.
Like I just broke out of my recording block like a couple weeks ago when I recorded my newest short film,
Right. Dang,
which
eight
I didn't
months.
even record myself. I got a cameraman to do because,
Right.
but at the same time, bro, I was letting a lot of stuff in life get to me,
Right.
beat me
Right.
down, and
Mm.
like just keep me from doing what I love to do.
Right. 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 Boy,
Yeah, that 8 months is crazy.
that eight
That's why
months
I
is
was
crazy.
nervous.
But
But it's
nah, I
like during the
mean,
8 months though, I wasn't like unproductive though because I
yeah.
was still writing, still trying to learn what
Mm.
I can.
Nah, cause I understand that too, man. Because like that be happening to me. Like sometimes when you just allow things just to come into your life and get a hold on to you, it's like it prevents other stuff that you got going on. And it's like, dang, like how I'm supposed to, transition to this, transition to that. And it be hard sometimes. I understand that.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I understand that. So explain a time when you thought becoming a film director wasn't for you.
Honestly, literally when we was in class together last year,
For real?
it was the music video, the
Oh
music
yeah,
video assignment we were supposed to do
I
because
ain't
I
like that.
did horrible on both of those, man.
Right.
Because I had the plan, I had everything mapped out, bro. Literally, with Jocelyn, what they was all telling us to do, I had it all to a T. But I
Right.
promise you, bro, I started letting outside stuff get to me, and it
Hmm.
ultimately affected that grade. That it did affect my grade for that
Right. Right.
module we was in or whatever it's called. And then like at the same time, it made me look back at like my work, like yo, like
Yeah.
dang, like, can I really do this? Because I can't even differ. I can't even separate my personal life from what I really love to do. So
Right.
for the
Right.
longest, I was like, dang, can I really do this? But
Right.
thank God Jocelyn was able to talk to me. She got some stuff into me. She was like, you're good, you're talented, you can do
Hmm.
this. You just gotta believe in yourself, and you just gotta put your best foot forward
Right.
and set certain boundaries if needed. Which is funny
Right.
she said that because that was literally part of what was going on.
Right. Right. Man, it's crazy that we talking about this now because I seen some of your work and it's like some of the stuff I seen. It's like, dang, how you came up with that? Like, um, what's the one that we did in class? The news reporter one. You know which one I'm talking about? With the
Yeah, when I was acting like a pimp in one
yeah,
scene, and then the
yeah.
next one I was
I was like, how did he come up with that, man? That joke was crazy.
yeah,
And
I've always been like a little character.
right, right. That was like crazy. And now that even come up to my next question. Like walk us through your process and mindset writing a movie, short film, skit, or whatever it is, and the idea of the storyline.
So the way I see it is every so okay, say I'm just out somewhere, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
chilling with some people. I'll give you a scenario,
All
right?
right.
Boom, I'm just out chilling, me and my homeboys. We see a situation with like this girl walk in, say
Mm-hmm.
like she walk in, her dude cheating on her.
All right.
In my mind, like my mind will instantly take that. I'll hear like a key phrase or key word or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
then not even knowing what's going on with that situation,
Mm-hmm.
my brain will instantly like just paint a picture, just make a whole story of what could have happened. And then like
God
say
dang.
I might go home and I'm still thinking about it, like, you know, what if I was to make a story and it has something like that in it?
Yeah.
So I always ask myself that question. And then
Mm-hmm.
after I do that, I'll just write down the quick idea, maybe what I saw. And after I write what I
Right.
saw, I'll just I just start making up different scenarios. Different. It's hard to explain because, bro, once
Right.
I get rolling, I just don't stop. But once I see something for inspiration, I take a little piece of that and then I try to apply it to something else.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then once I do that, I try to formulate, okay, now that I got these two and a quote unquote what could happen in this scenario, now let's
Mm-hmm.
see if I can do everything leading up to it.
Right.
So that's
That's
just one
crazy.
way I do it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. See now that you said that, that even comes up to my next question. So, what is one of your favorite? Yeah, man, I gotta pre-write these questions, man, because if I
You're
don't,
good, bro, but it's funny how it's just leading one into the next.
right. So, what is one of your favorite short films, movies, or skits you would say that was your favorite ever you did, and you would love to do it again?
Okay, so perfect answer for that. My newest short film I just recorded a few weeks ago is
Hmm.
called Thank You, Uncle Tom.
Okay.
That one took me about
Dang, wait, hold on. I gotta process it. Say the title again. Thank you, Uncle Tom. That's like thank you, Uncle Sam, almost, man.
you
In a
gotta
way.
okay, I'll tell you what it's about because I'm getting the footage back from my cameraman after he color grades it on Wednesday. He's gonna give it back
Right,
to me.
right.
So The trailer's coming soon, and the videos, the actual film is coming before this month ends. That's a
Okay.
guarantee.
Okay.
Once I get
All
that
right.
footage, I guarantee you before the end of this month, I'm sending you a link personally.
All right.
But
So we
it's
got
my
exclusive.
favorite. You got an exclusive? I'll give you the synopsis right now because when people ask, I'm real. I don't tell too
Right.
much. So it takes place in 1964. It's
Okay.
about it's about literally the year before segregation ends.
Uh.
There was I made up it's a meeting, it's a discussion. Okay, the riots are getting worse. People are starting to see what's truly going on with segregation. They
Right.
understand nothing is really equal. So now they're rising up and they're going under Martin and Malcolm. So
Right.
what I did was I said, okay, what is Uncle Tom? So I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I get excited talking about it though, because this to date, this is my favorite one.
Right.
So
And hold
and
on. This is
in
I'm sorry to cut you off, but is
you good, bro.
this a short film or this a movie?
Short film.
Short film?
It's
Okay, okay.
about 12 minutes.
Okay.
So it's literally a conversation between two black men
Okay.
specifically. Hence why it's Uncle Tom.
Right.
So Uncle Tom in this world is a position in the government who the person who gives the the person who gives the white, the people in the government the
Yeah.
ideas to keep black folks down. They were the
Yeah.
ideas behind segregation, the idea behind a lot of torture methods and slavery and so on and so on. That's the
Yeah.
goal of Uncle Tom. But this Uncle Tom specifically, he's tired of segregation.
Oh wow.
He sees, don't say that yet though. But see, he's told as Uncle Tom, his job is to make sure the black people stay behind, the white people.
Right.
But he sees it on a whole nother level of we're doing that, but it's costing us millions of dollars
Yeah.
in repairing everything. The riots, the marching, everything is going up to a 10. So he
Right.
decides to end segregation.
Dang.
But he wants to end it in hopes of black people and white people's our mentals, they will
Uh-huh.
combine to kind of essentially,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. I
don't want
got
to.
you. I
I feel
got
like
you.
if I
Nah, I got
tell you, it's gonna reveal the ending, and I can't reveal the ending. But it's basically a conversation between the current Uncle Tom and Uncle Tom before whom, who actually created segregation.
right.
So
Dang.
that's the best synopsis.
So it's almost like the past, present, and future, almost kind of like that in a way.
Because yeah, because in the plan, as the current Uncle Tom keeps talking about it,
Yeah,
you start to see the way I wrote it is where you kind of see the parallels to over time and
yeah,
even
yeah.
nowadays how it's in a way still present,
Right.
if that makes
Dang,
sense.
Lee, like, see how you do that? That's crazy.
I've always loved Black history, bro. I've
Yeah,
always us as people, bro. Like even in there, like even in the script, I have a line that says like, you guys, you failed at genocide, but you were
uh-huh.
successful at burning down Black Wall Street.
Right,
And that's something I feel like we can get back to. That's something I would
right.
love for us to have back.
For real though. Like all jokes aside, for real. So, um, what is some of your favorite black films? Would you say that's dealing with the history?
All right. I really don't like slave movies
Right.
as much as a lot of people might like them, like 12 Years a Slave and all those, they're great. But I feel like we should have a lot more movies that highlight the brighter side of us,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Hidden Figures
Hidden Figures.
with
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good.
Taraji and
And
yeah,
yeah. Janelle Monet. Yep. That's a good one.
yep, Janelle Monae was in there. I forgot.
Yeah.
What else? Even I like even as far as the old 90s hood movies, I love
Mm-hmm.
Belly. I love Belly was 90s. Yeah. I
Yeah,
love
that was nice.
Belly. I love Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, because a lot of those, yeah, they were gangster films, but at the same time, they reflected what was going on in the real world at that time, and they were meant to
Yeah.
educate.
Hmm. And
And yeah,
it's crazy because now I don't see too many of the movies no more though. Like it's crazy.
and that's another thing is like, and also part of the reason I really want to get this out before I'm sorry, I'm going to get this out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to speak into existence a lot more.
Right.
So I wanted to because even here in Florida, like they don't teach Black history.
For real? In
And so my
Florida?
thing, yeah, bro, they don't care, bro.
That's
That's my
crazy.
thing is like if you sit in the class, you might talk about it for like a couple days, but other than that,
Yeah,
and it's crazy because we make up such a big part of history, bro.
we
It's
do.
like so if you do that and you just stop teaching it altogether, 30, 40, 50 years from now, you could damn near say anything. Sorry for my language. I don't know if I could cuss on here or not.
No, no, you
I just
good.
get
You
real,
good,
I
man.
just get real
Be you.
passionate, talk about my people.
You
But you
good.
could
Be you,
say
man.
anything at that point. You feel me?
Hmm.
Like it's kind of weird.
Yeah, yeah.
And the fact
It's
that it's just going along and everyone's like kiki la la and acting like it's cool, it's like, whoa, this is a big issue right here.
right, right. It's crazy. The fact that we even
Oh, snap.
discussing this and you said what?
Nah, I just dropped something, bro.
Oh. It's crazy that we even discussing about this because even what you even said, like they don't teach about Black history. They when I went to school, they taught about it, but they ain't talk about it as much. And like they miss a couple things out of our Black history. Like some of the slavery stories they told, like some of it's missing some key information that we really needs to know.
Exactly.
And it's crazy that when I even got out of school and self taught myself about this even our history and it's like dang, like why didn't teach this in school? Like why didn't miss out on this? Why didn't miss out on that?
It's
It's crazy.
it's something bigger going on. I feel like because if you don't even want to talk about it,
Yeah.
that should raise some red flags.
Right.
Or if you
Right.
just ashamed of it, it's like we gotta talk about it. It
We
happened.
got to.
We can't sit here and act like it didn't happen.
Right.
We can't sit here and act like because it was so long ago that certain things aren't relevant now.
Right.
Because even just a few months ago, the lady that got killed by that cop in her own house,
That was
when
tragic.
yeah, like that, you feel me? When I talk to
Yeah.
people about this, they say, "Oh, we gotten better, we made progress." But it's like we have, but at the
Not
same
really.
time, they're seeing it in a way of like, "Oh, they only gonna fight back for so long, and we can just
Right.
get right back to the BS we was doing." And it's like, it's a shame, bro.
It
Like
is.
it's really sad.
It is. And another thing is that
At TFL, we're not just delivering packages, we're delivering hope, health, and peace of mind.
Thanks to TFL, we can continue providing the best care for our patients.
In the world of healthcare, time is of the essence. That's why at TFL, we understand the urgency behind every medical delivery. From life-saving medications to sensitive lab samples, our team is trained to handle every shipment with the utmost precision and confidentiality. When it comes to medical deliveries, trust the experts at TFL. We also transport anything else that can fit into a cargo van besides dead bodies.
thank you, TFL. You guys are lifesavers.
TFL, we understand the importance of reliable and efficient deliveries. That's why we're committed to providing top-notch service every step of the way. Trust TFL to be your go-to courier for professional, safe, and on-time deliveries.
Us, when I say us, Black people.
Yeah.
it's crazy that I believe. Well, I believe most people believe this. It's crazy that we can't even come together, and just for one thing, if we can't even come together. It's hard for us to do that. I don't know why, but any other race, like they can come together easily. Like I seen some white people like they could just start a business together. It could be four of them easily start a business together. Us, it's gonna take a little time to even do that. Somebody gonna get jealous. Somebody gonna get envious. It's crazy.
It's funny you say that because it's literally, yo, I'm glad even this conversation, past conversations, bro. It's like, I kid you not. I kid you not. When I was writing this script, when it's all said and done, bro, I think you're really gonna enjoy it. I
Right,
think you
right.
will because a lot of what we're saying right now, even what you just said, referring to that crabs in a bucket mentality,
Yeah,
I kind of touch on it a little bit, but in a slight way of where I say like, when they do take each other's personality traits, some black folks might get jealous of other ones, especially if they get
yeah.
certain opportunities.
Right.
That
That's
was just
crazy.
one way I tried to spin that.
Right. So
It's like,
we might get a little off script, but I just want to ask you this. It came up in my head just now. I want to ask you this: like, when did you think did it started? And like the black people not actually want to come together as one. When did you think that actually started?
uh, I wouldn't say that it started at a specific time period. I'd say it more so happened over time. It
Okay.
wasn't really something that was a plan that was like, oh, starting now it's gonna be this way. It was more so like give it 10 years, 20 years, 30
Right.
years, and then we'll really see some differences.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree. I just feel like how can I use this for example? Like an artist, for say, like how some rappers they grew up, they didn't have nothing. And I'm not referring to any other like any rapper, and I'm just saying like in general, like we grew up and didn't have nothing, and then whenever you come and you get something, it's like everything's just changed for you. If that makes sense, what I'm saying.
100%.
Yeah. So the next question I have is to you: what's some of the pros and cons of being a film director and writer that you could say?
Whew. All right. I can tell you a con of it right now. Spending money when you ain't got the money.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I just stepped outside real quick.
Nah,
I
you
didn't
good.
want
You
to
good.
yeah, I know my brothers and John, they about to yeah, we just at one of my bros' house.
Right.
But I made a commitment though, still. So I'm gonna do this really for
Nah,
you
you good,
also.
man.
Yeah, man. I just don't like to do that to people. But
I got
really,
you.
a pro is I get to let my imagination run as wild as I can. Like
Right.
literally everything I think in my head, I can type it out loud. Well, I'm not type it out loud. I can type it
Mm-hmm.
and then I can literally bring it to life and look at it and be like, yeah, this is exactly how I seen it. Or I can be
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, this is what I want. Like, I like it.
Yeah.
And even so, another pro is like, I love a lot of people don't like it, but I grew up, my nana, she was breaking down her house, putting it back up, or she was redoing stuff all the time. And then
Yeah.
like my mom, she a little bit the same way of where she'll do something and then redo it because she don't like something. So me, a big pro for me is like I can literally, I'm like building it.
Right.
I can do this part. Nah, I don't really like it, or I don't really like how it flows, and then I'll go back and redo it.
Mm-hmm.
The only cons I really run into is like getting people that are like-minded,
Mm-hmm.
on the same path. Finding actors is hard
Mm-hmm.
because of the area I live in, and not everyone is really into the film as deep as you would like some people to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm grateful I get a lot of help from my brothers though, because even though they're not my blood brothers, I get a lot of help from them And it's
Right.
like I'm forever grateful for that because it's like y'all don't have to do it, but y'all do it because y'all see what I'm trying to do.
Right. That's crazy, bro. Dang. Mm.
Yeah, it's
Because just you saying that, like you said, it's hard for you even just to find actors, and like you said it's hard to even find people that's even passionate about doing what you're doing and like-minded people. Like I understand that completely though, and
yeah.
even when you even starting something, it's like you got the vision, and you want to see, you want other people to see the vision, but sometimes they
Not
just,
everyone can.
yeah, they just can't. They just can't.
Yeah, but
This,
it's like I don't get mad at people for it though.
nah. Once you understand and you just, you grow up and you just learn like, oh, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't understand, then it's cool. Like at the end of the day, this is what I want to do, and I'm just gonna stand on business if I need to.
That's what it's been. And
Yeah,
with doing that, I was like, you know what? I'ma just go on the limb and try something new. I hit up my camera. Well, he's not my cameraman. I'll say that. He's
right.
not my cameraman, but really cool dude I met works good with cameras. And ever since me and him, he came to the pawn shop one day. Ever since me and Marlon just been, that's his name. Me and Marlon just been chopping it up. Anything
Yeah.
about cameras, film related, he'll work with me. And I actually reached out. Well, it wasn't even I reached out, it was his idea.
Hmm.
When he read the script to Thank You, Uncle Tom, he was like, you know what? I think I actually do have an older person to play this specific character,
Oh,
the older version. He was like, I think I know somebody that would be interested. And
right.
he connected me and my other actor, Kelvin,
Uh huh.
who came in. He helped, did a really good job. And doing that, it felt really good because it was outside of my comfort zone of going to somebody else for help and letting
Yeah.
someone else give their input on my work. But even then,
Yeah.
it's like, hell, I'm grateful for both of them now.
Right. Right.
And it's
That's
just like
crazy.
another bond, another relationship I was able to build.
Right. So my next question, it just came up in my head again. I wanted to ask you is like, what did filming and slash writing like really help with you personal wise? What did it help with you?
It's honestly my peace.
Yeah.
After whether I have like a long day at work or someone stressing me out, anything it's like I know I could pull out my laptop when I get home or whatever, and I can just go to work.
Right.
I could just get in my own world, my own zone. I can problem solve. I can do whatever I want. It's like I'm in my own universe.
Right. That's good, man. That's good.
That's
So,
really I've been using it more as in like escape too because I'm not gonna lie to you, like smoking, I would do that to try to relieve a lot of stress and stuff, but then even so, like that's not helping me with what I'm going through.
right.
So whenever I go to my work, I feel 100 times better than anything else in the world.
That's good, man. Dang. This is getting deep.
Hey man, I told you I'll be all in for you, bro.
Hey, I do want to say we do appreciate you, know what I'm saying, for coming on, because um like with anybody that comes on and do the podcast episode and like y'all don't have to do it, you know what I'm saying? But I greatly appreciate y'all for just coming on, doing this.
I gave you my word last year in school, man.
Yeah, yeah. So that comes up to now we coming up to 32 minutes into the podcast. So now I have a segment called Think Before You Speak. Now, I don't know if you have seen some of the episodes or how this actually works. And have you?
No, I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Okay, okay. So basically with Think Before You Speak, it's just like a question, like rapid fire questions, I would say. Like, for example, I might give you your favorite movie or your favorite cake or something like that, and then I might hit you with three riddles or so. That's just basically how it work. And with the favorite movie or favorite question or favorite director or anything like that, you just have to explain to us why you like this, why you like that, and all. That's just basically how it works.
All right, I gotta. It's rapid fire, so I gotta be quick with my answers.
Yeah, you
Like
just
when I
gotta be.
explain.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you ready?
Yes, sir. Whenever you are.
All right. The first one I got is favorite movie.
Scarface.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes, sir.
And why Scarface?
Uh, okay. Why Scarface? When I was a kid, the first scene I ever seen from it was Tony when he died. So I wanted to see how he got to that point. And then after
Right.
watching it for the first time as a kid, it actually taught me a lot more and took me to a way different place than I
Right.
was anticipating. And ever since, the more I watch it over time, the more I learn from it.
Right. That's good. That's good. Favorite director.
Jordan Peele.
I remember you told me this one time. And why Jordan Peele?
Great minds think alike.
Mm-hmm.
I love his switch from just comedy so long. As far as I know, from Key and Peele that I've witnessed, from Key and Peele
Mm-hmm.
all the way to Get Out.
Right.
How do you just switch like that? For me,
Yeah.
that was crazy. And I
That
see a
is
lot of
crazy.
myself doing that.
Right. That is kind of crazy though, because they came from comedy, then they go into this. What would you call Get Out? What type of movie would you call that? Like a
Thriller.
thriller? Thriller? Yeah, okay. Okay. Then they got Us out too, and that's Us. Nope. That's crazy.
And it's
Um,
like the man really can't miss.
for real. Favorite meal to eat with sides.
Oh man. Ah man, this is hard. Okay, favorite meal. I love okay. Okay, we're gonna go with a little Sunday dinner right here. Chicken,
Sunday.
yams, macaroni and cheese, greens, cornbread, and white rice.
Golly.
Something to put you to sleep after church.
You got gravy on the rice?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, you got to have.
If you doing that,
Got to
you might not need the chicken there. You might be able to put some
Right,
pork chops on there.
right. Dang. Boy, I bet you got to carry two plates, ain't it?
Hey, if you got to, you got to.
That's crazy. So now we're gonna come up into the riddles now. Now, when I do the riddles with everybody, people are always trying to look for the answer in the sky, but the answer ain't there. So we're gonna start off like this. I speak without a mouth, hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
Corn.
Uh-uh. You said corn?
Mm-hmm.
Why corn?
Bro, I don't know, don't they? Wait, hold on. That's not corn that they said has like. Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm thinking of something else. All right. Can you say it again?
I speak without a mouth. I hear
Okay.
without ears. I have nobody, but I come alive with wind. What am I?
I wanna say plants, but I don't. I
Plants?
really don't. Yeah.
Uh-uh. I give you
What
one
is
more.
it? Uh, Scarecrow.
Uh-uh. I'm gonna read the question back and give you the answer. So it says, I speak without a mouth, hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with wind. What am I? The answer is an echo.
Bro. Bro.
I should have gave you a hint. I should have gave you a hint on
You
that one. I ain't
no,
gonna
I
lie.
don't, I don't, I don't, I don't want no hints. I'm good, bro.
Oh,
I'm
no
good. I
hints?
don't want no hints. I'm good.
Oh wow. You the first person to ask for no hints. Okay.
No hints.
I like the confidence.
Come on.
So the next one we got is what is seen in the middle of March and April that can't be seen at the beginning or end of either month?
What is seen in the middle of each month but can't be seen at the end or beginning?
No, what is seen in the middle of March and April that can't
Okay.
be seen at the beginning or end or either month. Neither month.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. I tell you this.
R, the letter R.
Okay, never mind. You got it.
Okay.
All right, we got what? One for one?
One for one. I'll
One
take
for
it.
one. So the next one is what disappears as soon as you say its name?
Disappears as soon as you say its name. Mm.
Oh
What
yeah,
disappears as
we
soon
got
as
him,
you
coach.
see, as soon as you say its name? So it's a okay.
You didn't hit on this one? Nah. You say you didn't want no hits. Never mind. I'm sorry. Say you didn't want no hits.
What is okay? As soon as you say its name, it'll disappear. Is it a ghost?
It's not a ghost. That's one. Got two more.
Um,
What disappeared as soon as you say its name?
dang, I don't even know about that one.
You don't know about that
Hold on. I ain't give up though. It disappears as soon as you say its name. I'm not throwing in the towel. Okay, I'm gonna say you said no to a ghost.
You say you didn't want no hints, so I'm trying not to give you no hints.
Dang, I want to say something. It sounds so obvious. As soon as you say its name, it'll disappear. I don't know, bruh.
Take another guess. Just take another guess. Trust your gut.
What is it? All right, a cat.
Uh-uh. I tell you this. This I know you say you ain't want no hints, but I'll just give you this. It's not a person or anything like that. It's not a person. It's not an animal. It's nothing alive at all. Ooh, Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I gotta throw the towel in on this one. I ain't gonna lie. I can't think.
So I'm gonna read it back the question. What disappeared as soon as you say his name? The answer is silence.
Wow. Cause I just thought it in my head. Silence. And then because it's not quiet no more. All
Yeah,
right,
that's
bro.
crazy. So I always give a bonus one to everybody. Um
Yeah, I gotta go at least 2 or 2.
uh let's see if I can remember this one. I gave this
I
one
can't
to the
shoot I can't shoot 1 or 2 from the field.
you probably gonna get this one when I say it. I am an odd number. I become even. No, I am an odd number. Take away a letter, I become even. What number am I?
You are an odd number,
Take
right?
away a letter, become even. What number am I?
7?
You said 7?
Yeah.
We got 2 for 2.
There we go.
We got 2 for 2. So since you got 2 for 2, let's go ahead. You down for another one?
More.
All right. This might be easy when I say this one. People change me, people make me, and people save me, people raise me. What am I?
A baby?
Huh?
Wait, say it again.
People make me, save me, change me, raise me. What am I?
Save me, change me, raise me. That's a baby, right? Or a person?
Nah, it's not a person. It's an object though.
An animal?
Uh-uh. Want me to
People
say the question
save
again?
me. Yeah.
People make me, save me, change me, and raise me. What am I? You know the crazy thing you just said about a baby. Somebody said the same thing too. It makes
Hmm.
sense though. But can you really save a baby? No. Yeah, you can. Yeah. It's
A
something.
memory?
It's something we
Nah.
use every day. You can use it 2 ways.
Ah, 2 ways. Use me, make me, save me, change me. Underwear?
Uh uh
I was about to say, I know it can't be draw. It can't be no draw. I don't know nobody doing that.
Unless you turn them inside out. Unless you're doing
That's
that.
the only way.
That's the only way.
Um,
You can use it 2 ways, and we use it almost every day. Everybody use it almost every day.
money?
That's the answer right there.
Okay.
That's the answer. That's good, man. Wait, that's 3 for 2? That's crazy. All right.
I take it.
So now we coming up to the end of the podcast now, close to it. Dang, it ain't even seem like it been 45 minutes, but it's been 45 minutes already. It's
Just nice
crazy.
talking.
Yeah. So I always ask this before we get close to the end. I always ask everybody this two-part question I have. And the two-part question I have is, what advice would you give a 15-year-old kid out there in life? And the other one is, what advice would you give any film director slash writer?
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna start with the 15-year-old one because I'm 23. I'm
Right.
gonna say this: you are not your parents.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
You
Trent.
have.
Hold on. That was say that.
All
Say that
right.
one more time.
My advice to a 15-year-old would be: you are not your parents. Meaning you don't have to limit yourself to what they did in life, while at the same time you don't have to live up to what they did in life
Mm,
because they didn't. Your parents might be in and they might be in a certain situation now, but that
mm,
doesn't have to be you. You don't have to take those same steps in life. You don't have to take that same path. You have your own mind, your own brain. You should use that. You
mm,
gotta use that to build and emulate and formulate your own, because really, once you hit 18, like, you have a blank space. Granted, at 18, you can't do a whole lot for real, but you have a blank space to create the whole life you want. You don't
mm,
have to do it the same way your parents did it. You don't have to do it the same way, your mom and dad is feeding you it into your ear. You were able to go out and do things they didn't do, they couldn't do, to chase your dreams, to build the life you want.
dang. Man, we should just end it right there.
That hold on, let me do the other one. Let me do the other way. So I'm gonna say that, and a film director or writer is, you let your imagination run wild, for one. Two, it's like it's your brain. Let your imagination run wild. You gotta you gotta be free with it. You can't limit yourself. Two, you can't be afraid to fail.
mm, that's a big one.
You can't be afraid to fail. You gotta embrace it. You gotta me, I don't even see it as failure anymore. I don't use that word anymore. The word, I don't even think about it that way. I think about it as, okay, this didn't work out. Back to the drawing board. What do I like about it and what didn't work? What can I keep and what can I get rid? I'm sorry. It was a motorcycle right there. My thing would
No,
be,
you
what can I
straight.
keep? What can I get rid of? And then from there, you just go on and keep pushing. That keep recording, keep writing. It's okay to look at other people for inspiration. Everyone does it.
Mm-hmm.
Every story, a story can technically be an original story, but it was inspired by another story or idea. That's
Oh, that's
about
it.
it.
Oh, dang! I thought you see. I was so into it. I thought you were gonna keep going. That is crazy. That is good, man. Dang, that's that first one when you said with the 15. Dang, man, I was about to say we should end it right there. So the next one I have for you, what is some of your goals you want to accomplish in the next 6 months?
All right. Instead of saying what I want to accomplish, I'm gonna say what I will accomplish.
All right, let's change it
Within
up.
the next 6 months, I will have at minimum 3 short films up, meaning the bigger productions, like actually spending money. Cause literally for this, thank you, Uncle Tom, it takes place in
Right,
a hotel room. So I literally like just paid for a room for a night.
right.
Like, spending the money for that on those bigger productions. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So within 6 months, minimum three of those.
Dang.
Another thing is I will have moved to New York
Right.
and I'll have over 100K on TikTok.
Okay.
Right now I'm at 50K. I haven't been posting, but I'm about to get back into posting.
It's about to get there.
Yeah, man, it's like I'm telling you, like I told you telling you earlier with the Mr. G, it's like that's literally in a way the man I want to be in life.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who's free-minded, always going, always pushing, never stopping, is just keeping the ball rolling no matter what.
Right.
Because ultimately when it comes to film, bro, I literally I want to die doing this. Like I want to be like 90 years old and I'm still going. Like that's how much I love it, bro. That's how much I love it. And it's just like, even though it's on a small scale and I'm not on big productions right now, it's just like doing this multiple times a year for the rest of my life. Sign me up for it.
Mm-hmm.
Easiest way to
Golly.
put it.
But you don't care if you in the walker or nothing?
Hey, I work out
Dang.
now and I'm gonna keep working out, so I ain't gonna be in no walker.
Golly, boy. Everything gonna be dragging. You still wanna do it. It's crazy. That's how you know you love it. So go ahead and just tell the people where they can find you, man.
All right, man. Like you said, man, my name is Trenton, but you can find me on Instagram at TJRG07. Repeat that again, TJRG07. And you can find me on TikTok under the same name also.
All right. And YouTube too, Mr. G.
And
Yeah.
the production company, Mr. G, you can find that on YouTube also.
All right. All right. Well, y'all. Shoot. Like we said before, we appreciate you, just for joining on and because taking time out your day just to do this for us, because you ain't had to, but we really gratefully appreciate you, man.
Hey man, like I told you, man, I got you, bro. I'm here to support, man. Like I said, I want to see people win.
Right.
Even though I say a lot about black people, I want to see everybody win.
Right.
Ultimately, we
Mm-hmm.
all on this. We ain't got no choice but to live together on this planet. We might as well get along, put all those differences aside, and try to help each other win.
Right.
Because we do that, it could be a lot. The world could be a lot better, and we could like really be putting a lot more smiles on people's faces.
At the end of the day, right, man. So we got it, y'all. This was a good one, I would say, honestly. Would you say? I want to say the next 6 months, but it could be. I don't really know. But would you come back for like another part two of?
Bro, I'll come back next week.
That's good, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, man. But if you want, bro, once you see Thank You, Uncle Tom, man, if you want me to come back, we talk about that. Hey, whatever you want, man, whatever you choose.
Oh yeah,
But
man.
yeah, even with that and even my next ones, man, it's a lot coming, a lot good going, man. You're in South Carolina, bro, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm second.
Yeah, bro, that's only a few hours away, bro. If anything, we could hopefully one day plan up me coming to you.
Sure, sure. We can make it happen. I'm always down to work. I'm telling you, we can make that happen.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. Uh, we got it, y'all. So every time we end the podcast, I know the same. Day by day, it's a better day. Smooth for life. We out.
Y'all have a good night.
Bye.